Hello team, here we are once again, just checking my microphone, make sure that everything is set up correctly, looks good, fantastic. So welcome back, thank you very much for coming back to see us again. What we are going to do today is that we're going to look at weekly wants, both for the tasks that we need to achieve, but also for the townsfolk. Okay, so we're going to have a look at that, see what we can actually fulfill, and then go through that. That's the plan for today. Okay. So please do keep in mind, I'm not a content creator as such. I just do this for fun, and I just thought it would be really helpful to show people how to start again. In my other persona, which is Indie Blue, feel free to look it up, INDI, Blue, BLUE. I myself and my husband absolutely love being able to help brand new players get around and learn the ropes. So I thought I would create videos to also help. That's where this series is basically coming from. Okay, so we are at home. It is 2:30 in the morning. We've just received our coin from the stuff that we put in the bin yesterday. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Amazing. We can harvest. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any seeds to replace all of this. The tomatoes will, crop harvesting, look at that, amazing. The tomatoes will stay for a little bit. I think it's 3 harvests. Don't take that to the bank, but approximately 3 harvests for that, which is fantastic. So I'm just we don't have anything to put down, so I'm not gonna toil it just yet, but we will buy some seeds when we go into town. Okay, let's have a look at what, I'll put this away first. We're gonna keep all of this. Our trunk is getting very, very full. So we're now up to 358 items. Now this does not include the natural wood planks, but does include just about everything else that is in here. So we might need to have a bit of a clean out or look at what we can do. Let's see if we can craft any of these. So we don't have what we need. We need to get wood to make arrows. We need copper for that. We haven't got that far yet. And we need sundrop lilies. This was not going to be the point of today's run, so we're not going to fulfill any of this just yet. So today we are talking about weekly wants. So how do you find that? Okay, good question. So if you hit P on your keyboard, you will bring up the main screen. Okay, so within this, you've got accomplishments and you've got relationships. So accomplishments are things that we need to achieve. So our accomplishments for the week is to show some love, which is visiting 5 homes, and then open house, which is visiting 15 homes. So it's a lot of homes to go and see. I will do a completely separate video on that. Okay, so we can actually do some home tours and we will get something for that. Now, these accomplishments and your weekly tasks are weekly within our world. So this normally runs from Monday through to a Sunday. And if you are on the Asia Pacific server like I am, that is approximately 2 p.m. On the Monday where the changeover is. So up until 2 p.m. On the Monday, I have got the opportunity to do these. And then from 2 p.m. onwards on Monday, it is the following week. Okay. Now, what we're looking here is for relationships. So this is the things that people want. Now, what can we find easily, or what do we already have? Oh, we had one of these, but I sold it. What do we already have that we could basically give, okay, without too much stress? So we don't have a lot of these things yet, but they're not things that we can't try and get. So we can only fulfill what we have the opportunity to do. Okay, so don't feel bad if you can't give everybody something. A lot of the times they're going to be outside of what you've achieved in the first place. So please do not stress around that side of it. And you don't have to give everybody everything that's in their list. Okay, so I'm just going through to see if there is actually anything we've got. I think we have a fish stew. What does Kenyatta need? We don't have, oh, we might have an antler, but I think it's a star quality and I'm not 100% sure I want to give that up just yet. We can collect sprouts, so that's not a problem. Carrots, got that, check. Dish, we can get a Crystal Lake Lotus when we are in Kilima. And all of the stuff comes from outside of Kilima. So we can definitely do a little bit just by doing some gathering in Kilima. So let's have a look at that. So first off, do I have, is that fish stew? I think that's a fish stew. No, it's bouillabaisse. Okay, can have a quick look. So we need a carrot. We saw that. We need a Crystal Lake Lotus. We saw that. Excuse me. Was there anything else? So this, we need these for an event that's happening at the moment. So that these little bags at the top are telling you this is part of an event. So we don't really want to use those for anything else just at this minute. I don't think there's anything else in there that we needed right away. I have a memory like a sieve, just so that you are aware. So I may do some things repeatedly because I need to re-see and rework on what they are. I know I could write it all down. I get that, but this is who I am. Okay, so here we are again. Did we work out if I had any bug bombs? I've got 22, okay. Because we still need to try and catch this butterfly as well, and we are in the time window for being able to do that. Now I'm gonna go and try and get some sprouts, and they tend to grow a lot more over near the Mirror Lakes. So on your map, it has the names of all of the areas where things happen. Mirror Ponds, which is where we're gonna go into this area here, the Mirror Fields. Okay, so we've just come out of here, we've come down this hill, and now we're running this way. We're going to go across here like that. Okay, and so we need to see Nao once we get the sprouts, because he wanted the sprouts. I think it was Badru who wanted the carrot, and Tish who wanted the, I'm going to get this copper while we're here though, who wanted the lotus. Yes, terrible memory, I'm sorry if that is incorrect, but we will double check before we head out, and I'll show you how to tell who specifically wants something when you talk to them in a minute. So what we're looking for here is orangey, sparkly looking plant. Oh, I didn't see what those bugs were. Too late. Whoop, there's one there. So these are your sprouts. Perfect. All right, so we are now gonna take that. Scaring away all the butterflies. I'm gonna run across here. Whoop. That could have been a little bit deep. Anyway, we made it. And of course there's multiple sprouts down here. Have we had a star quality blue butterfly yet? See this one, how sparkly it is? This is telling us it's star quality. And if you remember, in our accomplishments, we need star quality bugs, but it will take a little bit more to kill it, because it is star quality. So anything that's star quality is a little bit harder. Woohoo, level 2. A little bit harder to get. There's another one there. Right, what are we doing? We are seeing Nao. Is he still here? He is, he's over here. So I've selected him, so he's highlighted here, and it shows us where he is. Ooh, what do we see? Here's another chest. Woohoo! What did we get out of that one? Sneaky bombs, yes. Carrots, amazing.
Need some heavy lifting? Oh.
We're not getting the response that we want, but let's just hit on that and see what happens. That was a bit of a glitch. So we can now give him a gift here. When you click on the gift, it will then tell you, it's got a little, you can't really see this picture, I guess, the best, but up on the top left-hand corner where it says number 6, it's showing a little white background. So that means that he will take that gift. So I can give that to him. I know it's star quality, but that is okay. So that is one person that we have now done our gifting for. So I'm going to go and open the quest line so it will actually show us where we're up to. Was it this one? Or this one? No, it's one of the main ones. Was there a second one for gifting? There was, wasn't there? That one. So let's pin these two so that we know where we are up to. Now Nao's got another quest line for us. Do we want to look at another quest line just yet? Today, no. Because we are looking specifically at gifting and generosity. I'm going to get these anyway because we can sell these later. Okay, Crystal Lake Lotus, we need Tish. Do we want another star butterfly? No. Tish is where? Let's have a look. If you hit the M, it will take you straight to the map. I don't know why I keep hitting the P. Sorry, just to force a habit there. So Tish is possibly at home. Nope, she is down at her tree. Okay, we are going to go find her. So it shows us that she is 400 and 500, 450 meters away and getting a little bit further each time. Let's go and find her. I'm going to collect this flower because we need these to make our smoke bombs later, because we did notice that we didn't have any of those, if you remember, when we were looking at what we needed to make our smoke bombs and our arrows, and that was one of the things that was missing. Come on, why are you glitching? I do find that Steam is very, very glitchy. You don't have to use Steam to be able to play Palia. It is free in Steam, but it is also free if you go to the Palia website and download directly from the website as well. Okay, and I do find that if you're playing it in the web browser, or not in the web browser, but using the web the app rather than Steam, that it works a lot better. But for these purposes, I am doing it this way at the moment. Okay, so we're here with Tish. We're going to talk to her. And we still talk to them every time as well, because that also helps to build the friendship. You'll see these bubbles here will improve. We're not romancing her at this point, but this will go up each time you talk. Well, not up, but you'll get hands up like that. Okay. Then we can also give her a gift. It's highlighted the lotus here, as you can see. So we'll give her this.
I'll see you around.
Beautiful. So that's 2 gifts given. Now, who was it, Badgeroo, who wanted the carrot? No. Okay. Who wanted the carrot? Anna always wants fish. Wouldn't have been Hassan. Most of them have things that are based around what their actual character is. Who wanted the carrot? Wreath. Okay. Amazing. So let's go find Wreath. Did we get him on the map? Wreath is where? Can't see him. Oh, sorry, can't see for looking. He's over there. So these are just the easy things that I'm giving out at the moment, the things that we already had or that were easily obtainable. But we will need to do 2 more gifts and we'll have to find out how we're going to do that. So that is the next step.
You can never go wrong with soup.
So once again, little icon up in the top corner there, which is basically a thumbs up. I know you can't kind of see what it is because it's behind a number, but that's what that one is. So we give that to him. He's pretty happy. So I'll show you, it won't give us the opportunity to do it, but if you try to give them something they don't actually want, they will actually say no. So there's another quest there that I need to do with him. Do I want to start another quest right now? As before, the answer is no. Okay, so what I'm going to do, part of this also says, I'm just going to step out of the way, I don't like being in the way where people will be running through us, that we need to fulfill another player's request. Okay, so to fulfill another player's request, once again, wrong button, my bad. You press the O on your keyboard, so it shows you everybody that's on the server, and then you've got your request tab. So I haven't requested anything at this point, but this is fulfilling requests. Now flour, I could go and buy 3 bags of flour to fulfill this request, okay? Or if there was, which is what we're going to do from Zaki, or if there was a request there of something that we could do, like clay or something like that, you can put a comment in and ask for people to say that you're wanting to fulfill requests, and they will put up, normally they will put up clay for you. So there's 3 there. If we go back into here, if someone hasn't already fulfilled it for that person, we can now do that. Confirm. So nothing happens, it's not dazzling or exciting, it just now has a tick in the box in the top corner to say that we have now fulfilled a player's request. Beautiful. Okay, so we need to now work out, just going to sit for a second, now work out the other 2 items that we're going to gift. So once again, sorry, I know there's a lot of backwards and forwards, but I'm coming in here to see what would be easiest again for us to do. We could catch a butterfly, we could catch this here. This is a Kilima fire-breathing dragonfly that's in this area. We could get that. We could buy a gold bar, but I don't want to go down that road. We could buy fertilizer, weed blocker. I think that's a Zaki purchase as well. I'm not 100% sure though. Weed blocker. So we get 20 for 40 coins. I think we can afford to do that for now. So that's for Delia. Where is she? Sometimes she's in the store. No, she's not there at the moment. So let's go find Delia. So these pinging are telling us that there's things that we need to do. But as mentioned before, I'm not looking at doing any of that stuff today. Today we're trying to do our generosity. Did Badru want seeds? He did. He wanted wheat. Let's see if we can buy wheat. We actually need to buy some seeds for ourselves as well. So let's do, first we'll get the wheat seed. And then we might get some potato seeds. Some more onion seeds. Some carrot seeds. Perfect. And I'm buying 3 because there's 3 rows in the garden plot. Okay, so now we should have all 5. Oh, what's happening to Ashira? Okay. Glitchy, glitchy. So we're going to go out to the farm. And Badru and Delia are out here, so this should give us our 5 pieces. But if you remember, I said in the last video that if we're doing stuff like this, quite often you can finish more than one quest line. And that's what we're about to do. So we're actually going to finish 2 quest lines by giving out these gifts.
What brings you back to the old farm?
So we'll still have a chat with her. I always like to chat first. So that's it. That's all we need to do because the escape key's there. And then we can give her. Amazing. So she's happy. We're earning renowned. That makes 4. She's got another quest line for us. So then we come and see Badru.
How are your crops doing?
He's so corny. But he's supposed to be. That's his character. Sweet. Okay, and see here it's highlighting, he wanted wheat, so we're going to give him that.
Call me an orange, because I'll see you around.
So now we have finished the 2 quest lines over here. So one we need to return to Eshe, and the other one we need to return to Canal. So let's go and do that. Yay, look at us achieving things. Glitchy, glitchy. Oh, lucky for us, it looks like they're both in the same place. So go see Canal. So he's in his office.
Government work is best done between naps.
So that is completed.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And let's just have a quick chat to make sure that we're always chatting with everybody to build those friendships. Perfect. Okay, let's go find Eshe. She's out on the balcony.
A magistrate's work is never done. Oh.
Housing plot permits. Sorry, I shouldn't be going so fast. Proving my generosity. So that one is completed as well.
Oh, leave me to my duties.
Look at us achieving things. All right, can we sit in these chairs? Yes, perfect. All right, so now we need to work out what we're going to do next. So let's go and have a look at our quest lines. So they're completed. Okay, so we've got the ancient battery. Now I'm leaving this on purpose because what I want to do is go and see. Where is it? We need to go and see. Nope, not there yet. All right. There will be a point where we need to go and see one of the characters in the area called Bahari. I know we haven't been there yet, so I want to wait until we have that quest line up as well. Actually, no, we'll go do this. we'll go do this bit now. So we'll pop that there. Haven't done that yet. And the blue butterfly back again. Okay, let's go and see what we can find. Oh, we need to see Arnie first because we've increased our skills and he wants to maybe give us some better recipes.
Man, I'm hungry.
He's a boy. They're always hungry. What are we going to do? Okay, so he's got a recipe for the sneaky bombs. So we'll buy that. So our next backpack upgrade is when we get to the next level. So level 3, we're on level 2 currently. So we now have the better recipe. Let's have a quick chat with him.
See ya.
That helps build that friendship. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go where we saw Gina in the temple, and we found the battery when we did our gardening plot, and so we had to take it and open a door, and when we opened the door, it then took us into a big chamber. And when we went into the big chamber, we had to complete a task to be able to open the next chamber. And that was to put some water in the font from our watering can. And then it opened up the big door, and we're about to go through that big door once we get in there. Okay, so the first thing that we did is we came here, we put it in here, which is this little picture here. This little bit here is the battery that we put in. Right, so we're going to go in. So then we came in here, and Gina and Heckler were in here, and they're still here now, which is great. And what we had to do was put the water in the font here, so we got the water. Oh, there's a chest over there, look at that. Nope, can't get there yet. Oh, I know why. That's all right, we'll get that afterwards. We've got another little bit of a quest we need to do before we can reach that. So we filled up our watering can, we put some water in here from the watering can, and then it opened up this door. And now we've been asked to scout as far as we can go. Okay. Is there anything else in here? No, not in this room. Let's go over here. Wow. And we open out to a bigger temple. What is this dude? Amazing. So this is as far as we can go at this point. Just have a quick look around, see if there's anything here that we can pick up, or if there's anything that we need to find. Looks pretty basic at the moment. I'm gonna say if we tried to jump over there, we're not gonna make it. And if we did get over there, how would we get back? All right. Let's go back and see Gina, because that's telling us what we need to do. So this is maybe as far as we needed to go at this point.
Need any help? Oh.
Some big ruins. Glider. Najami. This was the quest that I was waiting on. Okay, so let's still have a chat with Gina, because she's in here.
I really should get back to it.
So we're now gonna go through to Bahari Bay. So there's two different ways that we can get to Bahari Bay. One is, well, from here in Kilima. One is to go through, there is a gate that we can go through to get there, or there is a travel board that you can use. So at the central stables and around the rest of the map, there are travel boards. And if you go to one of the travel boards, you can click on it and pay to go to Bahari, which will get you there very quickly. If you don't want to be using coinage, you can then do what we're about to do and run there, because I want to actually show you how to get there. So I know we're running past lots of things that we need at the moment, and that's okay, because I want to try and get this part done. So can you guys see the flare? So there's a flare up here. Normally people flare important things that you may be able to help with, and we are going to go and help with this. We might need to leave going to see Najami to the next video, because this is actually a really good event that we can take part in, and it will help us so much. So the event is called the Bloom, and you can see that in the comment beside us. And what that is, we need to fill our watering can. And go up onto the hill here. And we can help water. And when you help, you can then achieve and pick up all of this stuff. So you just get in and help water. Amazing. So these all have weeds on them, so you have to take the weeds off. So I think that's everything. So we just say thank you, because I can't type. They told us where it was. And we can now go and collect all of this stuff. These flowers are exactly what we need to make our bombs. So that is fantastic. We are going to fill our backpack up, unfortunately, which means we're going to have to go home, and that is okay as well. We've got these beautiful flowers that we now get seeds for, and we'll be able to plant a lot of these flowers on our property, which is super exciting as well. I'm terrible at picking these up. Did we get them all? We did. So this is called a bloom. I'm sorry if I didn't say that already. And a bloom is where flowers bloom once a day in Kilima time. So it's normally around 12 o'clock. And if they're watered straight away, then they will disappear by 5, but they do give a bit of leeway. So this is one of the boards I was talking about. Now, if we click on here, we can go home for 10 coins, or we can go to Bahari Stable for 25 coins, or we can move to other parts of Kilima. Okay, so when you are in Bahari, it will then have, you can go to Kilima, and then it'll have all the different parts of Bahari, but it does cost you every single time you use this board. So if you want to conserve your finances, I would suggest not using it and just taking the time to run around. So we're now going to run back home. We've gone over time, so we'll try and get this episode finished as quickly as we can, and then in the next episode we're going to go and see Najami and get our glider. Super exciting. Yes, very boring to watch me run around the screen. Okay. So, folks, that's where we're going to leave this episode. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope this helps. But tune in next time so we can go and see Najami and get our glider, which is super exciting. And then we can use the glider in the temple to get us across to the other side. So that's going to be a bit of fun. So please tune back in next time to see that. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.